recent progress has arrived in the continent of Barhani after centuries of strife. Remnants of the Dark Ages still loom within the echoes of the past. Dark forces bide their time to upend this era of peace. Will our band of adventurers be able to uncover the mysteries of this realm and prevent catastrophe? Featuring Shunti the Barbarian, Natasha the Blood Hunter, Ventana the Artificer, Valkad the Ranger, Skylark the Cleric, and for the first time on stream, Refresh Pixels as the DM. Tune in to find out. Looming Shadows premieres this March 14th on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time, only on twitch.tv/Pantsless Tables.
Cool.
Oh, hello,
We are
Kapi.
on stream.
Okay, great.
Hi, hello, welcome to Pantsless Tables and another episode of Looming Shadows. We are here to see the shadows and how they loom.
Yes.
That's the thing with the stuff. I am Steve. I do the Pantsless Tables, but also the tables Pantsless. And yeah, we have a recap before we do a pre-cap.
People keep asking me for links for this show so they can watch it.
No.
I just have to say, hey, yeah, next time for sure. Yeah, I'll send you a link. Yeah, sure.
Ouch.
It was one of my tamest
Everyone is
intros
like,
yet, okay?
Just trust me, bro. It's good. Just trust me. We have fun. You don't need to see the link to the show.
Yeah, just like play it in a theater of mind. Watch the AP.
Yo, this is really good.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Welcome everyone to another episode, as our wonderful producer just mentioned. Who would like to do the recap today?
I need it. Please help me.
Shunti, how about you?
Okay, fine. Yeah,
Sweet.
if you're twisting my arm about it.
Just a
So,
little bit.
Fold it in.
let's
Oh.
see. Damn. Okay. 1 second. Let me open my
Notes.
notes. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, we got to. It was kind of a heavy lore episode after we reached the Ale to the Dragon. Shunti had a fight with this monk called Bertha, and it went pretty bad for Shunti, but I think I did a little bit of damage at least because it was a fist fight, and so Shunti couldn't use any weapons. After the fight, everyone was just like going around the tavern talking to everyone else. Most of the people in the tavern, thanks to Valkad's big mouth, realized that we are working for the Marquis. And
The
everyone
Marquis.
immediately started saying "fuck the Marquis," and that
Fuck the
became that became a running thing at the tavern. And we learned quite a bit about how the military, the city guards, the council, the cardinal court, the different uh, parts of the Cotanian, whatever, political and military structure functions. So we learned quite a bit about that. Then beyond that, Ventana calls Skylark to her room for a private chat. And it's very clear that Ventana and Skylark know each other, or at least Skylark is supposed to know Ventana. He was acting really clueless. I don't know if that's just sassy for getting backstory or Skylark having memory issues as well. But it was really difficult to understand the boundaries between the two as that conversation was being navigated. But Ventana has a bunch of arcanite on her, which is like a bomb kind of a thing. It's like very explosive mineral. So she's like, we need to figure out what to do with this situation. And Skylark is like, okay, let's just see how it goes. Uh, and yeah, Skylark has the same nightmare again. Um, but there is a little bit of a difference where some light pierces through the thousand-armed creature, and there's echoes of a scream and all of that. And the next morning, Remy takes us all to the patron. We go to the northern district where there are some like kind of nice houses, not too fancy. And we finally meet the Marquis. Fuck the Marquis. He's a very skinny elven man, um, who looks very, very rich. And turns out he is, and he has a bunch of guards. Turns out he owes the Primor a bunch of favors. And so, and so this was one of his favors that, he gets this group to the Primor, and the Primor shows up with like, I don't know, like a Bond villain fully with
Yeah.
a fully like very revealing top,
Yes.
uh, and two women on both his
Yes.
sides, and just like trying to sound very suave, which is immediately very mistrusting. But everyone in the tavern loves the Primor. That's another thing. Everyone hates the Marquis but loves the Primor. So we need to figure out what's happening here. And the Primor said he wants us to do something that needs heart and not just brawn. And that's why he's called us for this. Um, and we are going to find out what the Primor wants from the party and what the party can negotiate with the Primor today.
Fantastic recap. Thank you so much for that. All right, so we're gonna walk back a little bit because I remember I misspelled the names as such. It's the two women are Mariska and Verona, and basically what you see is like this long dining table, and they were sitting and possibly having food when you guys entered. Either you were early or late, you're not really sure, but they were in that process. And I've already described the Primor, but a little bit more in depth. Essentially, what you see before you is someone who has slightly longer hair. It does come, like, the hair does come closer to his chin, so it is slightly longer hair, but it's very neatly like managed. It isn't so messy. Oh yeah, of course, like the image that Valkart just posted, similar but not
Got
so. Yeah, not so creepy looking. Dusky features, dusky skin tone. He has hazel eyes, and he is built really, really well. Very muscular, very not bodybuilder-ish, but slightly like lither than that, but is still quite well built. And Mariska and Verona. Mariska also has dusky features, has curly blonde hair, and she has blue eyes. And also, let me describe the dress. I had some references that I was looking at. Can't find them. Okay, yeah, she's wearing a sort of a intricate crop top type, where you tie it near your neck, and she has a lace gorget that is on her neck, and it's crop top basically exposes the shoulders, this type of this thing, and then has intricate patterns in gold. She's wearing a black crop top sort of. She has this really wide belt with clasps, and the clasps are ornate. They're very rich looking. They look like they're gold or platinum. You're not really sure, but it's fancy as fuck. And she has this floor length skirt, sort of. And yeah, she's walking about. And Verona, on the other hand, is she has black hair. She's a brunette. She has nice features as well, and also she's a little bit fairer. Her eyes are red. Her dress is also red. It's more like a lace gown. Think who's the Morticia Adams? Think Morticia Adams-esque clothing. Very, very intricate, and it goes again floor length. She's got a sort of like the dress kind of like has a slit towards the side, so she can walk more freely, and it's more like a thigh level slit. Yeah, that. And she has red eyes. I think I mentioned that already. Yeah. So they both give him back on the cheek, and then they leave. So that's, and she has these long sleeves, lace sleeves, which are also red, and they kind of expand towards the cuff, towards the hand of the cuff. That's what you see, and you guys sit down. And as you sit down for business, the Primor basically looks at all of you, and just as he's about to start, he notices Natasha, and he says, "Well, you're not part of the original party composition that I had selected very carefully, so I'm not sure how you would be useful. Remy does sing your praises for helping him. Can you convince me as to why I should involve you in this? I certainly can't provide you any gold, but this matter is of extreme trust, and I don't know if I trust you just yet."
I think you already trust us. You have asked us to travel so long, you have paid so much money. But that's not the question. The question is why can you not find a party to do what you want to do closer to you? So I think the question is, what exactly is it that you want to do? Because to come back to the thing that you said when we walked in, cut to the crap.
Well, to get to that, I need to first understand if I can trust this person here. You look oddly familiar, he says as he looks at Natasha.
I get that a lot. Well, for one, I'm willing to forego payment at this time in order to hopefully secure information at a later date. And I do believe that my skills are up to par with everyone else here, at least on an individual level. And I'm sure that I can provide more skills, like, I don't know, investigative or maybe sneaking, that maybe they do not have at this time. That may prove useful to you.
Hold on, I'm just opening captions because I think I fucked it up and didn't add that. Okay, there we go. It should be working now. Asi, can you confirm?
Yep.
Check. Okay, cool. So he looks at you and say, "Okay, well, give me just a moment. Let me check in with Remy." And he steps out of the room for just a moment. And you don't know what the conversation's happening. So what are you doing until he returns?
This is my first time in this city, in such a big city. Do most cities look like this? Do people live like this? What's with that outfit? And who? why does he have two people hanging out just to kiss him on the cheek? Is this weird
Two
for
people
anyone
that are still
else?
here?
Is it just weird for me?
Sorry, what
Well-
did you ask, Box?
The two people that are still here?
No, they left.
Mariska and Verona, they left.
Okay.
It's just a.
Wait, I think I didn't understand it, or like maybe I didn't hear it. What did he say before he left? Like, why did he leave?
We wanted to check in with Remy.
He's suspicious
About-
of me.
Yeah, basically. Because
So all three of them left to check in with Remy.
No,
Instead of
Mariska and Verona left on their own for whatever
Earlier.
they.
Oh, before that. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
before.
Okay.
They were there
The arm
having.
candy left.
Yes, exactly. They were there having food or whatever. You don't know. You interrupted, and as you sat down for business, they had the very initial discussion. Box wasn't there for that session, but whatever brief moments. And then he realized that Natasha wasn't part of the group that he originally vetted. Because he seems, at least from what you're understanding, he seems to know a lot about all of you. But he doesn't know Natasha, which is why he wanted to check in with a trusted resource. So he left you alone in the room.
It's still kind of weird because he said that Remy trusts Natasha because she saved his life, but he has to check in with him again. And also, who wears that kind of a dress for breakfast?
The rich. And
Maybe
That
Natasha.
was
for shows,
crazy.
because
That
he was
was
going to have
crazy.
guests.
What are you guys doing?
And Natasha just says like the rich wear that shit, and she's just like upset about it.
Are there any guards around?
No, it's just you guys in that dining hall.
Is there any shit that Venthana can swipe in the room?
There's a bunch of. Okay, you look around, there's a fireplace, and it's a very nice.
Yeah,
Very
I'm gonna
intricate-
steal the fireplace. I'm joking.
Hold on. I'll get to it. There's a mirror on top of that fireplace, and also there's a bunch of books on one end. There are a couple of like reading nooks that he has even there near the fireplace, and it's the you notice that the bookshelves are all made of gnarled wood, and it's sort of like the tree has grown to form a bookshelf all across, and there's a lot of books. So, are you trying to swipe any of the books? Are you trying to read any?
Not
of the
trying
books?
to swipe them. I'm trying to just like go like where the books are. I'm just like quickly like walking through, like reading the titles of the books.
Are you going to
and what they're
open a
about.
book?
Shunti
No.
is gonna open a book and pretend to read.
Okay. Cool. I mean, does Shunti understand anything besides common? I think goblin.
Goblin and common, yeah.
You find
But
books.
I
okay.
don't know how good Shunti's reading is, so I'll just pick
That's
up a
fine.
random book. Yeah.
Sure. You notice one has a bunch of pictures in it. Seems to be some sort of cooking book. There's a bunch of recipes there. There's a bunch of like what do you say, dishes. Some that you have heard of, some that you haven't heard of, and there seems to be notes all across the book. You don't know who's made the notes, but it's there. And yes, Ventana.
Is there any books like that she would be interested in regarding like building stuff, mechanics, all of that?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Where's my dice?
You can roll on the damn thing. That's why I put the whole
If I
dice
have
tray.
dice, I'll use dice. Mod 20.
Okay, modified 20. Well, yeah, you find a bunch of books, but they all seem to be written in a language I don't think you speak. You do. Great. You speak. You notice that it's written in Dwarvish, which you can read, and you notice that it's all. There are a bunch of different kinds of points about automatons and mechanical engineering, a lot of very rigorous scientific notes, and it's seemingly someone has made notes in that, either correcting them or making improvements or modifications of some kind, and it is also of what do you say? It is also not of the Cothenian kingdom. It is,
Okay.
you notice a lot of these have another symbol. You don't recognize the symbol. You're not sure of what it is. But it's like a crescent moon with a bunch of spikes running through it. So you're not really sure where that comes from.
Okay. Vanthana would like to just skim through one of these books that she finds about magical engineering, just like reading page after page, trying to like absorb as much information as she can.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, give me a D100 first.
Oh. That is a 68.
Nice. Okay, cool. You you go through it, and you're reading it. You seem to absorb a bunch of different notes. Yeah, you basically understand a bunch of mechanical stuff. At least it pertains to things. So for the next, I would say, 24 hours, you have advantage on tinkering checks if you want to do something.
Well, yeah. Nice.
You understand certain notes where the improvements is mentioned. Even you are surprised by, oh, I didn't know that this was possible for X, Y, and Z mechanic. It's new information. So at least for the short duration, you have advantage on tinkering checks for specific mechanical things. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. So as you guys are, messing around, he comes back, enters the room, takes his seat, and he says, "Very well, Remy seems to appreciate everything that you've done. Let's start with business." You notice, he gets in like real close, and he pulls out. He does like a hand wave type motion with some kind of somatic type of, like he's casting a spell, and basically something appears in his hand, like it's like a scroll, and he unfurls the scroll, and there's a map of what's seemingly the city, and he's marked 3 spaces, like 3 X marks in the map. You see, I run a operation where I get arcanite and refine it for various purposes. Now, there seems to be arcanite missing from 3 of my warehouses. I haven't been able to narrow down where it's from, and this isn't a large enough amount that would constitute calling in highly specialized forces. And also because I don't really trust them now. There are things going on within this city that, particularly with the failure of accountability of the armed forces, and trust in them has been eroded entirely. Not a lot of people notice this, but I have. I don't like it. For the past 150 odd years or so, a lot of these high level captains, commanders seem to be conducting things that are less than savory. I think some of you have already been familiar with some of those unsavory actions. And he kind of just glances towards Shanti. And he says, now, I don't know whether that is outside the city or just across the board, but there needs to be a change. To account for that change, I need to make sure that this is first taken care of. The Arcanite can be extremely dangerous, especially in the wrong hands, which is why there are plenty of safeguards that prevent large amounts of it just being transported as is. Now, I have managed to narrow it down to these 3 warehouses, but I do not know how and why and what's happening with relation to how it's gone. And it isn't a large enough amount. It's small amounts. Small enough that seems to be difficult to trace. I hired you, spent a lot of time learning about you, understanding your capabilities, and what you can do, and who you are as people. So, I want you to find out what's happening, who's responsible for this, so that we can take care of them. At first, I thought it was the dark song that was behind it, and that they were using it for their dark magic, but I doubt that, as I'd wiped out a lot of them, and I don't think they have a large enough group to do this kind of subterfuge.
Did you say dark song?
Yes.
Okay,
The fringe
sorry.
faction that does dark magic on and preys on people. They're not really good. I don't know who they were. Go ahead.
How much Arcanite do you assume is missing in total from
Not
all 3
sure.
warehouses?
I'm not sure, but it has been going on for quite some time. I was only able to track down that it has been missing. I haven't made a full account of all of the details. It's been going on for years and it's gone under the radar very easily. I don't know how. It's not supposed to be easy, especially not with the procedures that I have placed. I fear it has something to do with Lord Kafkalangam. He manages.
Can you?
Yeah. I'll paste it. Hold
Yeah,
on.
please.
Yeah. Complex names. Yes. I understand. No problem. You want me to put it in the Foundry chat itself?
That would be nice.
Sure. Yeah.
I posted in Foundry chat. Did you see it?
Not yet.
Yep.
Okay, great.
What? I see chat only from. Oh, am I stuck in a different?
Oh, are you
Where are
speaking
you?
Wait, what?
common or not?
I think I'm in last session's Foundry because my last. Yeah. My
Oh, shit.
the last message on my Foundry is from last session.
Oh,
Okay. Now do you see the screen? What? How is that possible?
No. Maybe I opened a different link. Maybe I just opened an old link. Okay.
No, but the link remains the same, no?
The same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Then that's
try
weird. I'll
refreshing.
refresh. Yeah, I'll refresh.
Are you seeing the scene with the
No.
river and
It says
off-
game paused and it's black. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, that's not supposed to happen.
yeah, that
Can
sounds
you
like it's
refresh
gonna
and
load
see?
properly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
post it.
perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's working. Okay.
I see chat. I see everything.
That was weird.
Okay, good. Oh, fuck.
Fun.
That's insane. I'll post it in the general chat also in case you guys didn't get that. Great. Okay, so yeah, he says, where were we? Lord Kafkalangam. Yeah.
Yes.
He says, I believe Lord Kafkalangam is responsible for at least allowing this to happen. He is a compliance officer who everyone reports to, at least in terms of Arcanite storage. He has been suspiciously doing nothing about this. I figure he should have known about this far before I did. I don't know why. Perhaps you can stake out these warehouses and tell me and report back to me what you see, and maybe see if he's doing anything suspicious. And he kind of places the map closer to you guys, and he like puts like weights on it so you all can see. You notice there are three marked places. One is within the outer rim, one is within the north district, and one is within the south district. So there are three, and that he mentions this.
The
No, I
outer
cannot-
rim one, which side is it in the map?
Hold on. I should check. Give me a moment. Yeah, it's sort of towards the north gate itself.
Okay.
Northeast, sort of.
Okay.
I have a
Uh,
crude drawing
so-
of the thing, but I can't post it because there's a bunch of like stuff that I like. You're not.
Cool.
I can't
No
show
worries.
it. I'll make another
Spoilers.
one and I'll share it with you. Yeah.
No worries. So, you said that you don't know who to trust, and that at least the compliance officer is negligent, but these are all your warehouses, right?
Yes.
Do you have employees there that you trust? Is there anyone there that you trust?
I trust all of my employees. I pay them well above market rate and I ensure that they are well taken care of. The only people I fear are what's the word? I can't think of the word. What do you say?
Contractors?
Vulnerable group. Yeah, okay. The that word escaped me. I only fear the
Vulnerable.
people who are vulnerable are the ones within the outer rim. Unfortunately, a lot of people like to keep them down. As much work as I've done doesn't really work out the way you want it to unless the entire system changes. But for now, I try to do what I can, at least to support them. I fear
Okay.
that someone's allowing this to happen. Not really sure.
So you're saying that you've narrowed it down to 3 warehouses where it's definitely stolen from these 3, or you're thinking one of these 3 it's stolen from?
I do not know.
Okay.
There's tiny enough quantities where the weight itself
Do you
can
only
be.
have 3 warehouses, or are there more warehouses where you're sure it's not being stolen from?
I'm very sure about the other warehouses because a lot of them are out of
Okay.
the city, and I have tried few things, particularly investigating them.
So
But these
you're
are the
sure
one-
that none of the outer warehouses have anything stolen from?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for the map, I guess. Can we take this map, or you just want us to make note of this?
You can take the map. That's fine. I have another copy. And he does another like hand wave, and a bunch of like tokens with runes emblazoned on them. They glow in a beautiful rainbowish color when you hold them up to the light. He passes them to you. There are 4, but then he makes another one magically, and then he places the 5th one as well. And he points it to Natasha, and he says, "These will allow you to exit the outer rim, especially during night when there are excess of checking. You are allowed into any of the other districts, but the outer rim is particularly dangerous. They don't really they have a lot of measures, let's say, to prevent people from leaving at night. You can enter anytime, at any point of time. You don't need to show these, but to exit, that's where things get a little messy.
Okay.
There's also a place. You know what? You won't say that. Forget it.
Okay.
No, you won't say that. Okay.
I'm gonna speak to Shinti in her head.
Mhm.
What do you think? You can
I just
think
like
back.
shrug. I can think back. You can hear my thoughts.
Only until the time that you allow me to.
Oh, okay.
And the DM allows me to.
Tomato. Monkeys. Garlic butter pasta.
Not
Okay.
Oh hell
okay. I like
Okay.
that.
Just testing it out. I've not done this before. It feels weird.
Hmm.
Um, I think he's giving us enough access to the city and access to a lot of things that we could probably make use of it. I still feel, mixed feelings, but maybe we can, make use of this in a way it'll help us.
Hmm. DM, how
Yes.
much would Volkard, being the silent observant type, know about like how Shinti has been behaving? That like she has an agenda because she has been speaking about it openly with like asking people and stuff.
I'll let you both decide how much. If you want to do an
I think,
insight, you can, and
yeah,
Shanti, you
Yeah,
can.
up to you. Up to you. I don't want to do a check for this.
I'll,
Go ahead.
I think, wait one sec. Let me look at my passive deception. My passive deception is in 11.
It can
So I
also be
think,
a choice if you don't want me to
no,
know.
no,
That's
no.
Yeah, yeah.
completely fine.
But I think Shruti is not used to um being deceitful or like trying to be like just trying to uh be very quiet or like hiding all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's very apparent that this truly ancient looking grandma goblin who should be retired and drinking tea all the time is is has traveled this long distance. It feels like there is something there.
Yeah, there's something that you have been traveling for. Got it.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm
I think
gonna
between
ask.
that and yeah, go on.
Okay, I'm gonna take a gamble and ask you: does this align with the interests that you have?
It it gives me access to the city. I needed to get into the city. And beyond that, I need to find some people. I need to figure out some things. For all of that, I need access. And this guy's giving us access. He's giving us these tokens and things like that. So
He's giving
I
us a
think,
lot for not much that we'll be doing. Makes me nervous,
yeah.
but you know what? Let's see how it plays out.
Let's see how much we can stretch it. And then Shrinti will ask out loud. I'd be like, uh, uh, Primor, as you know, you're the guards here and whoever else, just like waving my hand at like the guards and all of that in this house as well. Everyone's
there are
really
no guards in the
oh,
house.
okay, fine, cool, cool. The
There's
guards in the
There's a
only
city.
hose in the house. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
there's only
the hose in the house.
okay. Yeah. Well, the guards and the military and all of these people, they're well equipped. And as you can see, I'm just wearing regular clothes. So if someone would do like shoot me or stab me or something like that, I'm gone. Do you have anything to help us with stuff like this? Since we're working for you?
Give me a. You know what? Wait. Um, so what are you asking me for, grandmother? I've seen the way you fight. I know who you are. I know your capabilities. You sure you
Yeah,
need
but
some kind of
I don't know,
weaponry?
some not weaponry at least, but like some armor or something to protect my vital organs.
How about this? Let's see how well you do with this assignment, and then we can discuss what all you'll
Okay,
receive. When since we're getting to
okay.
this part of it, your payments. Some of you require access, I know this to be true. Some of you require money, that also is true. What would you prefer as a group? Money or access? Access you get I can only provide certain benefits. It might not be for everyone. It's a best effort. Whereas money is
Is that-
guaranteed, but access isn't. Say what?
I was Vandan's gonna ask, does that include an access to a library? Books, I mean. I see your collection. They're quite good.
Interesting. You went through my collection.
One of them.
He sort of like inspects you up and down. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I see you didn't get any damage. Quite impressive for someone who seemed to have picked at my books. Next time, just ask me. Maybe I will provide them to you. Very well. I can provide you access to libraries. I do have some leeway with the Colbridge. Wait, what is the names? What is the names? I do have some access with Colbridge University. And if you want something specific to engineering, I know Jamel Said. He's the professor there. He can always help with that. You want specific access, then I also have access to specialized arcane studies within the Lenora district. This can be provided to you, but what do you need? Books, access, or money? He looks at you all as a group. So what do you guys decide?
I mean, are you saying money in addition to what is promised in the letters, or are you saying
Money
instead
or
of the money in the letters?
access?
Oh, instead of the money you've put in the letters, you're giving access.
In the letters, it mentions money or access.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that exclude the money we have already been given?
No, of course not. That's yours to keep.
I don't know. I think money would
Give
be.
us some time to decide.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Meanwhile,
That
I
would
have
be also
another
better.
question.
yes.
Infiltration, as you know, is something that I've some experience with, since you have already researched us.
Mhm.
And my experience tells me that sometimes when you're infiltrating, some things need to be broken, let's just say. Laws, specifically. Do you have any sway which would keep us out of official trouble?
Depends on how much trouble you get into.
Okay.
It's simple. If you're in my warehouse, I have plenty of control to hand wave away anything. As long
No,
as you
but if
don't
we
harm
walk
my
in-
employees.
Listen, if you walk in as, oh, your boss has sent us to do an inspection, that's not gonna work, is it?
Correct.
We will need to, if you're infiltrating and looking for proof and stuff, we will need to present as something worse, perhaps buyers even, of stolen goods, perhaps informants, something not so clean, if that makes any sense.
Yes. What is it that you're asking?
I'm asking, if we get into legal trouble, would you help us?
Yes, definitely. That's not a problem. Just make sure you don't touch my employees.
Of course, we don't have any intention of being physical. And I look at Skylark.
Wow.
I will also look at Skylark.
But, poor Skylark.
Oh god.
Well, not most of us.
Well, that's not a problem.
Okay.
I can only provide you some form of protection. You understand that. There's a lot of corruption going on, as I mentioned. I don't trust everyone. but I will do everything in my power to get you out of any kind of legal quandary that I have power of. That includes any of my warehouses. Try not to get
Sounds good.
caught.
Of course.
We'll try our best.
Very well then. You can decide and let me know. You can visit anytime you feel the need to discuss further. If I'm not available, you can use this. And he hands you a paper. When you're done, write me a message. And let me know of your needs.
On that,
Yes.
And it just goes to you, or like, do we turn it into a paper plate? Do we put it in a box, or is it just we write and then you get the message?
Let me demonstrate. And he kind of just writes a note. It basically just puts a note. He just kind of half folds it and just throws it up in the air and it vanishes. And within like another second or so, a crane, an origami crane, sort of appears near you and sort of flies into the palm of your hand.
Oh, wow. But this is like a one-use thing, right?
No. Every time you write, the previous message erases itself.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fun. We'll keep that in mind.
And I also thought this would come in handy. And he moves forward a cuff that you notice, which has a sort of ear cuff that has a half-open book with a quill embedded within it that you can place. And the details for that is provided in the Discord. The
Yeah, I saw
resources.
that.
Yay!
Yay!
One of you can use this if you need to.
Is there something that'll help me hear better?
Yes.
Yes, grandmother.
It will.
Okay. Because some of these conversations, I don't pick up on half of the things that I said. It literally goes over my head.
you
You
seem
must just hold my head.
you seem squint a little bit with the shrill voice of the goblin grandmother, and he's not saying anything, but he's just like, yes, grandmother, definitely will help you indeed.
Okay.
Can I ask you a
'cause
sensitive
these
question,
days-
sir?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, please go ahead.
No, I was just doing a bit.
Please continue with your bit.
I was just saying, kids these days say all sorts of things that I don't understand, so maybe this can help me understand.
I'm sure it does. I haven't really tested it on the newer generation. And
I have some sensitive questions for you.
Alright.
And again, a person in your position can choose to decline to answer, but I am a curious individual, and as is my party. So if you give us the answers, that would be great. If you don't give us the answers, it's very likely that these are nosy people who will mess around in your business. The word on the street is, to quote, fuck the marquee. A person such as you, who is on this position, obviously doesn't care, I hope. And your ego is strong enough to take that. But could you shed light on why the commoners hate you such?
No, he's not the marquee, no?
He's the
He's
primo.
not talking to the
He's the
monkey.
primo.
Oh, he's a primo. Fuck. Sorry, I got confused. Yeah.
Do you still want to go ahead with that statement, asking him
No,
why they say
I'm
fuck
actually
the
gonna
marquee?
ask him. Yeah, why do people hate the marquee, and why is the marquee working for him?
He cracks a smile and then very well. That's an interesting story indeed. I like telling it to everyone who comes to my house. See, long time ago,
the Marquis decided he was too posh to drink at one of the tables within my district. We had a betting game to know that he would fail this drinking game. He challenged us, thinking he's being an elf. He has more capability than any of us. Unfortunately, a very tiny human being bested him in this simple contest. And since then, he hates our district. And the phrase, fuck the Marquis, goes really well within my district. Just as a way to spite him. We are old friends, and I do have a lot of respect for him. He may not exactly be the most welcoming of sorts, but he does care. Feel free to use that phrase in front of him. Certainly makes me happy.
I will not be. The second question is perhaps a bit more business. And again, feel free to say that you don't want to answer, but through all of these questions, I mean no offense. You say that the thing, the Arcanite, you say, right? That's the material that you're saying?
Yes.
Arcanite is being stolen. What do you do with it? Do you sell it to someone?
Well, we sell it to all sorts of businesses, as well as specialist wizards who use them in magic research. We sell them to power the trains, cable cars, as well as a lot of the acting as fuel for the skyships.
In my experience, things are stolen only for 3 reasons. 1 is they're too expensive. 2 is a competitor wants something and you're not selling it to them. And 3 is to spite you. And the second 2, the first one, I imagine it is expensive. But the second 2 are possibilities we cannot ignore. So I must ask you, are there people who you don't sell to? Or are there people who would try to spite you?
The only person I can think of right now is the Adambi family. I don't trust them. I don't know much about them. They seem to hide a lot
The
of their...
Adamya family.
Adambi.
Adambi. Oh, okay, sorry. So not the Adamya as in the god thing.
No, not Adamya. I don't trust them, but they haven't really had a place to perform this. They haven't really had a way to establish business here, thanks to me. I've blocked them on all fronts, legal, political, and also militarily. They're not allowed to do business in this city as long as I exist. I don't think they can.
Reason for that?
I don't trust them. I don't like the way they do business. I don't think they do business legally. I don't like I think they have something dark that they hide. Can't find out. I haven't been able to find out. Maybe
And the
there could
third-
be potential. Yes.
And most important thing, at least personally, I imagine you know this. You mentioned a cult.
The dark song.
And you
yes.
said you're absolutely sure they can't be behind this. A man who did all of his research, I imagine you know the connection I have with it.
He looks at you and he sort of give me an insight check. It's not a high DC, just
Sure.
sorry, hold on, my connection keeps cutting out. Give me 2 minutes. I need to check
Okay.
my mic.
Sounds
2
good.
minutes.
Also, I'm sorry to the party. I'm kind of taking over this conversation, but no one else is speaking.
I don't have much else to say. It's not really my quest.
That's
At
fine.
least originally.
I'm just like giving my excuse for why I'm taking over the entire thing.
Shruti said all that she could. I mean, Shruti asked all that she could, I think, honestly,
Yeah.
at this stage.
That is great.
Literally,
Okay,
the
I
only
think-
other thing I could ask for is like, do you have a source that I can get thieves' tools from? But that's like it.
Oh, I can give you some thieves' tools. I have some. You can
Oh,
borrow
nice.
from me.
Is my voice clear? Is there any kind of echo or some kind
I
of...
wonder how long the
You're
DM
clear.
will take to come back. Come
Don't do
on.
that to me.
Come on.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were going
Okay.
to do a bit.
Okay, I'm here now.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I
you
didn't mean
are.
to interrupt you guys.
Yeah,
What is
I
that?
rolled a 19 on the
Fuck, that's
insight
a
check.
19. That's a good insight check. You didn't even need to roll that high. And you need to roll, damn it. Anyways, you look at, you basically look at him and he sort of wants to know if he can like openly discuss this matter in front of everyone else. That's what you get the feeling, because he looks at you, he looks at everyone else at the table as a sort of, you sure you wanted to talk about this here?
I'm gonna just shrug.
Yes, I know about your involvement with these creatures.
And you said you killed them, a bunch of them at least.
I tried to wipe them all out, but I failed, clearly. I was very saddened to hear about your situation. And he takes like a walk near the fireplace. When I are quite similar that way. We've both been affected by that curse, that blight in this world. I try my best. I apologize. My condolences to you. Says and sort of gives a like a bow.
But anyway, I'm gonna bow back. And to you. But anyway, coming back to business. You said... Moving on. You said... I'm sorry. Hot topic. You said you're sure that they can't be behind this. Is there a reason you're sure that some people can not be behind this? Or the stuff... Is there more information about this through your preliminary research?
There isn't. I made sure that when I wiped them out, I ensured that at least what I could do within my political and in my wealthy capacity, that no member of the Dark Song or anyone hiding as well as the Dark Song could operate within this city. That much I can guarantee.
Okay.
They seem to function outside still, despite my best efforts, but something I cannot be everywhere at once.
I thank you for your time. We'll get back to you on the details of of our agreement. Let's go, guys.
Good luck.
You can tell Volcat is just like holding back tears.
Yeah. Do you all exit? Or
Yeah.
do you have anything else you want to ask? Anything like that?
I don't really have anything
I
else.
think I think we're
clear.
good for now. I think Sunil just be like, I assume that once we have an update, we could also arrange another in-person meeting with you, or do you think that moving forward we should only communicate via these paper cranes?
Try not to meet me too often. I don't like it when people know that I'm involved. That changes things. If you desperately need to, definitely. If you need some access, let me know. I can provide whatever is possible within my... but I suggest you operate within these cranes until we decide upon a good enough time.
DM, how
Okay.
against are you of metagaming? A tiny bit.
What is the meta game that you want to try?
I want to ask him if we recover any stolen goods, perchance, we figure out, oh, this person was siphoning off the stuff that he's, like whatever. Should we contain it or should we just report it back to him? And
He
if so, like,
Okay,
how do we
I'll-
contain the material itself, if possible?
Ask. I'll tell you what. It's ask. It's fine.
In case we catch someone red-handed, figure out, yeah, this is the person who is taking your stuff. Do you want this person to be dealt with, or do you want this person to be reported to you? And also, what do you want with the recovered goods? Should we bring them to you, or
Do not touch the Arcanite. Extremely volatile and dangerous, particularly in its refined form. I do not know what will happen to it, and I don't know how they're planning to transport this amount. It's too small an amount to be used in crates with lots of protection, so I don't know how they're doing this transport. So if you come across any Arcanite, be exceptionally careful. I cannot promise you...
no?
I cannot promise that you will exist in this land of the living for too long.
Hard to transport. A good thing to know.
Yes.
Is it hard to pawn off as well? Like, would people buy it readily from unauthorized sources, or
No one is going to buy Arcanite off of you.
I'm not
Only
asking if we want to sell. I'm asking because then that changes things, right? Like, people who are siphoning it for a purpose and not to sell it.
If they're going to sell it, they're going to need a lot of connections within the underworld, and I do not think that they do have. For my connections within the underworld and within the Thieves Guild that operates within this city are quite sound. If anyone was pawning my Arcanite off of within this city, I would know for sure. So they're definitely using it for something, and I don't know what that is. That is my concern. If you find this person, this perpetrator, deal with him as best as you can, but keep him alive. As much as I hate the legal system here, I would like to deal with him myself, personally. Find out what more he knows.
Okay.
Another question, specifically for the paper cranes. What languages do you understand? So we could maybe write in a different language.
I need to check that.
I'm going to assume he said that out loud.
No. That
I'm
is so
assuming-
stupid.
He has a list. He's
That was
written
very
down
funny
a
to me,
list of
though.
languages he can speak. He has so many that he needs to check his list.
Assuming he had Dwarvish books, he must know Dwarvish at least, right?
He knows Dwarvish. At least you can infer that. You can infer that. What do you say? He knows Dwarvish. You can talk to me in anything within Common, Dwarvish, Gnomish, Sylvan, Thievescan, or Druidic.
Gotcha.
Understood.
Good luck. Keep me apprised.
We will.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave, but while we are walking, I'm just going to sort of climb on top of Skylark, and I'm gonna
Why?
very, very softly whisper into his ears.
Hmm?
Do you think I should tell them about the thing?
Tell the Primor.
No, the group, not the Primo.
I don't know. Do you trust them?
Sure, but they should know if that because it's involved now.
You know what? Yeah, I think just to be on the safer side, because we don't know how it'll react to Arcanite, right? So
Yeah, Bentha's gonna hop off Skylark's shoulder. I'm assuming we're headed back to the inn.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Makes
I
enough
think
sense.
I think we can just go to the inn and have our little discussion and then try stake out this night
Yeah.
tonight.
That sounds like a good plan.
Tim, can I do a perception check as we are walking out? Like, anyone looking at us, or like
Yes,
anyone
please.
noticing us?
Go ahead.
Wait, has Remy just
Perception.
left? He dropped us
No.
here and he just left? Oh, okay.
No, he's there. You don't know
He's
yet. You're
waiting
still in the
17.
house.
Oh, okay.
With a 17, you notice that as you exit the house, all the servants are sort of like nodding to you. Some of them are bowing. Some of them are going right through you. Seems like some of them just don't care. And as you walk through these hallways, you exit. You also notice like some of the paintings are kind of watching you on the side. And
That's creepy.
and you notice there is not a single painting of the Primor. There's only a bunch of paintings. There's a bunch of paintings of Mariska, of Verona, and a bunch of other people, but not a single one of the Primor.
How old do these
and-
paintings look?
I mean, they're nice paintings. They're really beautiful. You're
How
not really
old
sure of
do
the
they look?
age.
Yeah.
No, they're not like tattered, and they're not some horror game type paintings. They're all well maintained, so you're not really sure of the actual age. They're very well done though. Like some professional artist has drawn them.
Is there an artist signature?
Nope. Not that you can see, at least. If you want to roll a perception check, you can try that.
Are these famous paintings, or do these seem like unique paintings that we have not seen before?
They're just paintings of various things. With the 17, you can notice that some of them do look like really like fancy paintings that may have the potential to
like
be worth.
if there's like a painting
Yes.
in someone's house, right? Like usually it's
Yeah.
either an identifiable piece, like a
Yes.
very rich person's house, right? Like if it's
Yes,
either a
yes.
very identifiable piece, or it's
Or a
usually
personal piece.
something that they have painted themselves.
Yeah.
So
It
you don't
sounds
notice
like a commissioned portrait more than anything.
Yeah, some of them are
That's true.
commissioned portraits. Some of them
Okay.
are just general paintings of things to decorate the hallways. Like I mentioned, this
Like a
house
Bob Ross.
isn't. Yeah, this house isn't very. You can notice like underneath the like regularness, there is a lot of. There is wealth. You can see that obviously. It isn't like what overtly wealthy stuff. So you do notice some paintings that are identifiable, but not like some kind of museum level quality. At least not here. Don't know what's there in the rest of the house. But yeah, Skylark, I'll get to your question of checking if someone's watching in a moment. Skylark, you wanted to roll. Do you want to roll a perception to check the paintings? This thing, signature.
Fuck it, sure, why not?
Oh, what you looking at? I'm gonna assist with that.
You can roll with
16.
advantage if you want.
Oh,
16's fine.
No, I'm doing this. Like I mean, the advantage
Oh, guidance,
is like
nice.
up to the
Okay,
DM.
cool.
But yeah.
If you're assisting with guidance, then forget the 20 that you just got. You get like a 17. Okay, cool. We'll take the 17 roll itself because they mentioned.
Hey,
guidance.
how does guidance negate advantage? But it's fine.
Don't
It's
question
fine,
it.
Don't look too deep into it. Yeah.
Don't look too deep into it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Also, can somebody
tell me.
brief me what happened while I was gone?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
one
yeah,
second.
sorry.
Let me finish
I
this
will
and then
text
you
you.
guys can discuss. So Skylark, with that 17, you do notice some of them are signed with like with a very flourished EHC. I don't know what that stands for. And it's specifically on like the portraits of Mariska and Verona, and some just generalized like general paintings, Bob Ross paintings. But anything that looks to be of value, you can't notice any kind of visible signature. Not at least with that.
Okay.
Yes, and Valkard, you with that 17, as you step outside, you notice that the people that are this part of the housing district it's very specifically for houses, so there isn't a lot of foot traffic, like commercial foot traffic. It's mostly like people going about like to the parks or whatever. They're just walking about. It's a very homely region. You notice some of them are like looking at like pointing like families are pointing, like the parents are pointing at the Primor's house and whispering something, and you notice that they're like a few people just stop for a few seconds, like this, look at it, and they like have a smile and they talk and they walk off, but it's not too much beyond that. Nobody else is, no one's staring at you in a way that would seem harmful. At least that's what you noticed. And you notice that like Remy has been doing like rounds around to make sure that he's been doing rounds of the place as well, so he's been also kind of like guarding. He's waiting outside in the carriage.
Okay.
Yes, so anything else, guys? Box.
really it.
Not on my
Primo's,
end.
Primo's name you didn't catch. He didn't mention it. None
Yeah,
of you also asked.
Which is also just
Yeah,
like,
it does.
I don't think we have all of the details on this guy that we're working for.
Yep, you don't. You know he's popular enough, at least within this district. That much you know.
And he doesn't
And
have
you know-
any portraits for being a braggart, which is weird.
Yep.
Yep. Was
Yeah,
this
it's
wait?
fine.
Was this his house or was this like the Marquis place that we came to?
No, it's his
You
house.
don't know. It's his house is what is assumed because
It
of
might
all
be
the stuff
Marishka
that
and Verona's house because they're the only ones up on the walls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
you
haven't
also
seen
the, and they're also
Or
the
that
ones
could
who the
just
DM
be-
described in the most details, you know.
I
Yeah.
missed out on describing them because I really wanted to describe them. They've been in my head forever, okay?
Oh,
They've been
oh,
stuck in
so
my
the
head.
important of the story, noted.
Hey, depending on how today goes, you might meet another one. So let's see.
Ooh.
Damn. Oh.
Wait, what were their names? Hold on, let me actually write it down.
Marishka and Verona.
Marishka and
Marishka
Verona.
Verona.
Yes.
So both of them are V. So the last person are also assumably V? Question mark.
Oh, we. Marishka
What?
and
Marishka
Verona.
is from M.
M.
Oh,
Marishka.
Marishka and Verona.
It's in the
Verona.
Discord as well.
Verona, yeah.
Okay.
I think I mentioned it in the Discord.
So last one has
Yeah.
to be from a P. So it becomes MVP. No, sorry.
Hey,
Oh
you
my
never know. Okay, cool. So let's get back to the story. Yes. Where were we? Did I miss?
The
Yeah, you
carriage.
guys
We
step
were
out.
heading
Yes.
back to the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
You step out. You see Remy making the rounds, and he looks at you and he kind of waves like, "Hey," like a happy wave.
Hey,
And yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I assume you, speaking to Remy as we are climbing in, I assume you know about the business?
Oh no, he never told me anything. This is
Okay.
all between you people.
You don't know what he does for work?
Yeah, he does service. I work for him. I actually run this entire carriage service.
Okay.
Oh, he has a carriage service and he has warehouses?
Should I have? I don't know if I should mention what I do for him. Fuck. Very well.
Hey, listen. We've already established that we know stuff that, like is being kept from you at least. So we at least have some level of information. It's not as if he is just strangers, right? And we got the contract, so at least he trusts us. You can tell us.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm giving the help.
Even
I'm
she's
sure.
allowing me in.
How are
on
you
the
helping? How are you
I'm
guys
just agreeing
helping?
with. I'm like, yeah, Remy. I mean, he gave us gold and he said that he trusted us and he gave us this mission. So you can
He
be
also saved
honest
you
with
from being
us.
stabbed. So
Yeah, also
you can
that.
trust
I mean,
us.
not to rub that in you, but yeah. I mean,
Okay,
we didn't save you
roll-
from being stabbed. We saved you after you were stabbed.
Roll once more with advantage. This is okay. Nice. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh,
So,
wait, no.
15. You
did
gotta.
I?
Oh, that's a.
Oh,
Oh, wait, the
15, what
first
the
one was
hell?
Or
perception.
you roll.
The first
yeah,
one
the
was a
first one
perception.
No, sorry.
Roll
yeah.
Roll another time.
Why did I roll a perception?
Hey, you never know. That's a ranger's favorite thing to roll. I get it. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, 15.
Okay, so
It's a
15.
15.
15. Oh, cool. We'll take the 15. Well, you see, I run a service specifically for him. Transporting any kind of transporting him anywhere he requires. I also make sure that if he needs anything of importance anywhere within this continent, I have to deliver it. We have a specialized service called Prima Courier Services, and I'm the only one. I run that basically. He gave me this job, and then he was like,
Yeah.
I trust you with it. So whenever he needs something, we kind of have a bunch of us doing this. But
This
you know,
carriage, it runs on like what is the fuel that he mentioned? Also, like all this while, obviously, I'm pretending to not know Arcanite because, like, through
Sure.
my thundering plains,
It's
stuff,
a
like, I know
horse-drawn
Arcanite.
carriage, right? Or
it's a
is it not?
horse-drawn carriage. It's a horse.
Yeah, but this is definitely fancier and like much more
Yeah, the back is
technologically
weird.
intense compared to most carriages. So it must run on Arcanite, right?
No, it's just magic. It's just beautiful magic.
I mean, Arcanite is also okay.
Yeah, but it's not Arcanite infused magic. It's just regular magic. The
So you do know
Who
about
made
the
these
Arcanite business part of his ventures, right?
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Shit.
He has
That means-
given us a task, a job.
You're telling Remy all of this?
We are he didn't see the primer didn't say like, "Yo, don't tell anyone."
True.
Did he
No, but
not?
the primer
Did I
did.
forget that?
I don't
No, fuck
think
it. No
so.
problem. Okay. I
Yeah,
thought he
he
did
gave us
mention. Don't mention his business.
His involvement, but like Remy is his boy. right?
Okay, fine. Ask.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, so
Go
he
ahead.
gave us a job which is like slightly adjacent to his warehouses, Arcanite, and all of that bullshit. And it's an investigative job, so that's kind of why we are asking questions. We would love to know more so that we can succeed on this job. That's the only reason. We're not trying to like scam you out of any information or anything.
I don't really know what he does with that part of the business. I know that he produces it and that's how he makes his money, but most of it goes to the city, to the people. I've seen him invest most of his money in like the Ale to the Dragon. He donates a shit ton of money there. I think he owns it, but I'm not sure. At least he doesn't seem to
That makes sense.
ask. I mean, he doesn't seem to ask them back for any of it. I don't know why. He could make a lot more money that way. But either ways, he
Soft
seems
influence.
to give. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't know much about where that
Is
goes.
that
But
like
yes.
tax evasion or something? Like, should he pay taxes and he's avoiding taxes and he's trying to show that he's
No,
doing charitable stuff?
he pays more
Okay.
taxes than the damn council. Oh shit! I
Wow.
shouldn't talk about them like that.
How do you know how much the council pays? Because
What
they're
are you
supposed
allowed
be
to talk
anonymous, right?
about at this point?
Yeah.
You're
You're
in
being
fact,
real-
I don't really know. He kind of gives me freedom to do whatever the fuck I want to do. So I
So you
guess
can
I
talk.
am. Yeah, maybe. Don't know why I should talk to you guys. I like you guys. You're all nice. You've been nice to me. The most of the
We
people we
literally saved you.
Yeah,
You're
I
nice.
mean,
We're
yeah,
nice people.
yes,
Your
definitely.
boss trusts us.
Yeah, and
And we
Skylark tried
trust
so
you.
hard at healing you.
Yeah.
He looks at
Properly
Skylark.
attempted it.
He smiles. And how far away are you, Skylark, from all of them? Like, are you close by, or are you like
So we are in the cart, no?
you're all moving? I thought you were just standing outside and chit
No, we're just
chatting.
sitting in the cart. We're sitting.
Okay.
We're sitting in the car. It's up to Remy. Why aren't you driving?
Fuck! How am I supposed to talk to you guys and drive at the same time? It's
No,
not
no,
good.
chill. It's fine. It's fine. Let us this is a good privacy room. I assume.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay,
to you.
how? Wait, one sec. I want to check in with Skylark. How far away are you within this group of people? Are you doing your own thing, or are you within the question, as they're asking Remy all of this? How close are you?
I'm also in the cart, Yeah.
Yeah, but how close are you to? I'm assuming everyone's getting close to. You know how
huddled up.
when
We're in a group.
Yeah, you're all in a group, and you kind of when you ask someone detailed question, you kind of get close to them. That. Are you just chilling in the
Group
cart,
huddle.
or are you trying to join in on this?
No, I'm just chilling.
Okay, cool. So he smiles. He looks at Skylark. He smiles, and then he continues the smile. While smiling through the smile, he tells, "I don't think he likes me very much. He kind of
He does.
pathetic."
I mean, liking
You
has
sure?
nothing to do with it. It's he's just Skylark. You know him.
Yeah, I know. Okay. He just kind of smiles and waves
Come
to
on,
you.
Skylark. Give him a hug. Come, hug him.
Oh, I
Just
don't
hug
think
it
that's
out.
necessary. Oh shit.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Right, Shunti? They should hug, right?
It's team building. It's team building. Yeah.
Yeah. It builds
Yeah,
trust.
come on. You two,
Are
come
we a
on.
team,
Go
though?
for
Yeah,
a
like a
hug.
trust fall.
Is Remy part
you-
of the team?
Yeah, you're falling into each other's arms. That's the trust fall.
Yeah.
He
This
shyly
is
kind
really
of
fucking weird.
he opens his arms out half,
dog.
he doesn't know whether he has to hug you or not, and waiting for you to reciprocate. So
Come on,
it's just
don't leave him
wondering,
hanging. Come on, Skylark.
This is really weird.
what are you gonna do?
Sure, fuck it, I'll hug him.
Yeah, and no,
uh.
each hug to be good and valid has to last at least 10 seconds.
Okay, enough of that, okay?
No.
I'm done. 3 seconds is enough.
Okay. And then he lets go of you. Once you let go, he lets go. It's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I guess you're cool.
Okay,
You
30% there. It's fine. 30% there.
didn't- So you sure you don't want to kill me then? Remy asks you, Skylark.
No, why would I want to kill you? You're our only means of transport.
Yeah,
Wow.
good point. Yeah,
not-
thanks.
That's rude.
You're also our best friend in
You
the
will
city.
only not kill him because he's a mode of transport.
Wow.
What a
That's why you don't
statement.
kill horses?
Okay. Remy sets you guys aside. Is there any questions you wanted to ask Remy? Anyone else wanted to ask something to Remy? I think Ventana, did you
No.
want to ask something?
No.
Okay, cool.
I think we
Uh,
should keep this cart and this plot moving.
Sure. It's like, okay, then you're going back to the tavern, right? I'll drop you off. And then he
Yeah.
gets into the driver's
No,
seat. and you
actually,
guys-
do you guys just want to go there?
Yes.
Like,
I need
one of the
they-
warehouses?
Yeah.
No, in
Okay.
first. In first.
Why the
And
end first?
Listen,
What are you gonna do?
listen. Hold on. Could you take us towards not the warehouse? Could you take us back to the inn, but sort of go the long way around, through the northwest gate?
Northwest or northeast?
Whichever way
Northeast.
the warehouse was, I forgot.
The warehouse,
So
Yeah,
Okay.
the warehouse was in the outer rim though. Northeast.
It's in the
was
outer rim. It's
rim.
not within the
Yeah.
north district.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah.
There
never
is one in the
mind.
North District though.
Okay,
There is one
fine.
within the north
And it
district.
is.
So we can
Okay.
swing by that.
Yeah, could you swing by one of the warehouses as you drop us off?
Which one? And then I'm
Whichever is the
assuming you show.
closest.
Point on the map, yeah.
No point on the map because there are multiple warehouses if you need to.
Yeah.
You don't
No,
know
whichever
where
one
they
is the closest. Fuck it, right? Who cares?
are. Okay. And
We
Okay.
need
takes you.
control. We need a control sample.
Takes you and you go towards the north. Within the north district there are 2 warehouses. The closest one he takes you to Still quite a
How
large
rough
city,
is
so
the road?
it's nice. North District is
Okay.
pretty decent.
That's
It's not,
great. I'm glad for the backpack of Guppy's character.
Yeah. Also, he kind of stops midway. He enters the carriage. Maybe we should, before we proceed any further, maybe we should clean out the trunk of this carriage because there's still a dead creature within it,
Oh.
and it's starting to smell.
Dealt with it.
Why would I deal with it? You wanted it.
I don't want it. Why did you want it?
Who
didn't hear that at
got
all.
this in here?
Oh, do you know any city guards or anything like that nearby? We could just like dump it there and ask them to identify.
Are you nuts? Do you want to dump a dead body in front of the guards? No, they're gonna take us
it's a
in.
creature. It's a creature.
I am
Shouldn't
not.
he?
It's a sentient
Shouldn't
one.
he? Should
Oh,
he?
okay.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
It's a sentient creature still. Like even if it was just a creature, then too, like, don't mess with guards. Just,
Okay.
you know better than
then,
us.
Can you tell us whether Thieves Guild or something like that hang out, and we could ask someone who's a little more discreet than the guards?
I don't know anything about the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
Hey, boss, tell us what the hell.
He knows. I don't know. I just deliver shit to him. I don't know everything
Okay.
about his
So you know
life.
where he
Come on.
goes. You know
No,
where
I
he
don't.
goes, so he must go to Thieves Guild.
Okay, where? Okay,
I
Remy,
don't know where
this
he
is a question.
goes.
Where can we dump this?
I don't know. Not within the city. You gotta take it out.
Okay.
So when we go
when we
outside
go to the outer
other
rim,
warehouse.
yeah.
No,
we
the
don't-
outer
when we
rim
go
is
to the
still-
outer.
Outer rim is still
Oh.
within the city, guys.
Oh my god!
We'll just
We need to
we
leave the
need to dump
city.
it.
Can we feed it to
So
one
why
of the
did
We'll
you
dragons?
do this
safely
before?
dump it in the middle of the night.
In the outer rim, those poor people. They're
Ah.
already persecuted enough. Jeez.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Take us
Remy,
to the
just
market
drop us
house
at the
night and
inn,
then we
go out of the
dump it
city
there.
and like dump it.
Okay, fine. Jeez, you guys make me work so much. I don't even think the Primo makes me work this much. Oh God. Okay, fine. And he goes back and drives. And he sort of knocks on like as he's going, he knocks on one of the panel that kind of like separates you from the driver, and you hear a voice voicelessly within the carriage saying, "This is the one on the right hand side is one of the warehouses. Do you want me to slow down?" You see
Yeah,
this.
that would be nice.
Keep moving.
You see this
but
brick.
slow down?
Slow,
Okay, hold on.
don't slow
Yes.
down and make suspicious. Yeah, so we just investigate. Sorry,
Okay.
DM, please go ahead.
Yeah, he says okay, and then you see this brick building. At least there is a bunch of area that surrounds the brick building that has nothing near it, and every building it has like a space intentionally that makes it so it's very difficult for you to just hop from building to building. Essentially, this is like a 4-story building, and the first 2 stories have no windows at all, and they are very smooth walls with it's a brick building for sure, but they look like they're sheet metal. It looks like it's made out of sheet metal, despite being brick buildings. Give me an insight check or a perception, whichever you prefer. One of you, whoever wants to do it. That's fucking awesome. That's a 20, nat 20. With a nat 20, you realize that it's probably to prevent anyone from trying to climb into the building. At least with that, the way that it's made. The first 2 floors, there's nothing, and there's enough space around it to prevent someone from directly jumping up. That may not like do that much if there is like massive amounts, like a very specialized person who's skilled in adept in climbing in, but you do see there are a
Mhm.
bunch of guards, at least 3 to 4 guards that you can notice doing rounds. They're very keen. They're looking around. There's a fence. There's gates. There's people who are like on their break outside, but there's also like everyone's watching carefully to make sure. And then the top, like third floor and fourth floor, they have windows. They're all barricaded windows. They have like grills around it. It's nice. It's not a fancy building. It's very functional for what it seems to be doing. And there's also city guard close by as well, just making rounds around this building that you can notice. Even in the parallel street with what gap that you can see between buildings, you can see that there are guards who are consciously making like rounds around this this specific building. So it seems like it's trying to do what it can as best as it can to prevent people from like robbing it, and that's what you notice with that.
Are there multiple doors? Are there multiple exit and entryways?
You can't notice with just this round. You notice a singular door, and it is guarded, and whoever seems to be entering seems to kind of just walk through the door. You can't see what's inside. It seems closed, but they're walking through it after they show something to one of the guards every time.
Okay.
Even people who talk to the guards normally also, they're showing some kind of papers or whatever, and like their own, like only then they can walk through it, so you don't know what it is.
Okay.
And
sorry. Go on.
sorry, one last thing. You don't notice any other doors, you don't notice any other windows, nothing like that, but that's most of it is just like people walking, and then like surrounding it are other buildings, but they're not like, they're purposely like smaller buildings which don't have like multiple floors. They all seem like singular floored buildings, so you don't know what those buildings are, but that's what you notice. Go ahead, you wanted to ask something.
Yeah. I'm just Shanti's just telling everyone like, I mean, this looks really conspicuous compared to everything else in this neighborhood, and also, didn't he say that this Arcanite thing blows up and is like quite dangerous? So, not having windows for the first 2 floors, and we don't know how many entry and exit ways there are, things like that. If anything went wrong,
Yeah, there's a fire exit.
yeah. Should we report him?
Maybe that's
After
the
we get the
building.
money for our job.
That might be the city's code, though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they might have some measures in place if they're handling that substance in there.
Are you familiar with it as well, Ventana?
Maybe
Oh,
I might
okay.
have come across it in passing.
How
Okay.
dangerous is it? Is it okay to handle like?
Like,
No.
can you carry it hypothetically in your bag or something?
Like, even shake it around?
I'm not sure. I've never really carried it much. I've seen it. I've heard it being used where I'm from, but
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, you're the expert. You're the
Could
one
you
who knows how to
potentially?
work
Yeah.
with things. Yeah.
Could you potentially make something to contain such a thing?
I'm sure it is possible.
I mean, okay.
Who's the best thief,
This
thief among us?
who's the what?
Who's the best thief among us? I'm actually asking out loud to everyone.
Oh, I'm not really good at stealing things.
I mean, it depends
I've
on
never done
what you need
I've
stolen,
done-
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you want me to like hit someone on the head and then like take things from them, that I can do.
I'm pretty sure that's considered looting, no? thieving.
Mm.
Good to know, though.
Yeah.
Okay, with
Skylark,
that-
you?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Skylark, you? What's
I-
your skill set with when it comes to taking things unauthorized?
No, I mean, I'm not very good at sneaking around, but I guess I could. I don't know. Like, do you want me to like parkour
You're
up there?
not?
Is that what?
I mean, last night you were
Huh?
sneaking around. Nothing.
What?
No?
Huh? Are you guys saying something? Talk louder or give me the earpiece.
Is the caption thing not working?
Is it?
Is your cough
who
not
has taken
work?
it? Who has
I think
taken
should
it?
be.
He's taken
Tutti, I
it.
think. Yeah.
It requires what attunement. So I would say
You need an hour.
yeah, you need an hour.
yeah.
So let's say it's been about 45 minutes, a little bit longer, and then you can
No.
have it
Should he
function.
take it off? Should he doesn't know these things? I just take it off. I'm
You
almost
got
like
scammed. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
yeah, I'm the kind of person who's like 99% download and I hit cancel and I'm like, it's not working.
Jesus, that
Yeah,
frustrates
yeah,
me
yeah.
so much.
Not worth it.
Let's take it. This isn't working for me.
Okay,
You know what?
but do you
Fine.
have any?
Gives it to Volkad. You take it.
Oh, thank you. I can only hear through this one and tap my right ear. Wait,
Maybe
or was it the other way around? I don't remember anymore.
I'm sure it like provides words in front of you, right? I'm sure it'll be fine.
Nope, doesn't work
Oh,
for
I
me
can't
either.
read anyway,
Let's
so I
toss
don't
it
think
away.
what I would do if it provided words in front of me.
That
Fuck, I just-
would.
Fucking wear the thing.
Okay, with
Shove
that,
it back
we'll
to
take a short break, guys. We'll come back at like 8. So that's about 7 minutes of break. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back in 8 minutes. See you guys soon.
See you guys soon.
He will never finish that fucking count.
And that's why we
fucking-
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
he did it at like 1 second earlier than.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, we're back. Welcome back to Looming Shadows. We're continuing on with our intrepid adventurers, heading back to the tavern after Ale to the Dragon after doing a very quick scouting mission of one
Drive-by.
of the warehouses. Drive-by. No, we don't do drive-bys here. But sure. As Remy drops you off, he kind of waves and says, "Okay, I gotta go take care of this dead body. Good luck." And then he,
Remy,
Yeah?
I've heard about this city guide. Have you heard of him? His name is he's a tour guide for the city. His name is Sudeep.
what?
Like yeah, like I've heard people say Sudeep, water, Sudeep, too much cloth you're showing.
Saw it coming.
You. So I hate you so goddamn much. I am. No, Remy does not answer. He just gives you a scowl and leaves.
Oh man, I love it. That was a good one.
No, that's not a good one. No.
It was
Remy
a good
leaves. Remy leaves.
Wait, before he leaves, really quick.
Don't do it. What?
No, like my thing was, we don't know what this creature is, right?
Yeah,
No one
That-
knows. But
one. Bro, I don't think I care. Okay,
you-
actually, yeah. Before he
Okay,
leaves, could I inspect the body once?
yeah, sure. It's decayed, half shit, and it's.
In 24
It's
hours,
just
what do you
kind
been
mean?
2 days.
What do you
It's
mean
been 2 days.
24 hours? You took like 3 days of travel time after the incident, plus another day. It's been now. There's maggots
Oh,
growing off of
no.
it. So yeah,
Oh, he kept
you
it in the
forgot.
car for that long.
Yeah, yeah.
DM, I'm
It's
not
been
gonna
about-
fucking
yes.
inspect the body. I'm just gonna ask you directly as like a
Yes.
this thing. Would it like make any sense? I don't think it would, but like, would it make any sense for Valkad, not Vustal, what the fuck,
Wow.
to
Wow.
consider
Yeah,
that these lizard creatures can walk up walls?
They aren't really lizard
Oh.
creatures, but do an investigation check.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
help by
Sure.
just pointing at some like just lifting the paw pads
Sure,
and things
Could
like
I do
that.
fucking.
perception,
The
perhaps?
No, you're trying to figure out. This is a very specific thing. You can take
Oh wait, I
advantage.
get
It's
advantages.
fine.
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Investigation again. Oh, that's
That's
18.
nice.
Let's
I-
freaking go. Yeah.
It's not really a lizard creature as such. You haven't really encountered any of these.
Mhm.
The specific one in your travels specifically, so you're not really sure. None of you are, but it definitely cannot scale walls, and the only thing you have seen is it teleporting a bit of a distance. So that's the only
Oh.
thing that you know of its capabilities. You don't know how far that is or what it is or why they used it only in the last moment.
Okay.
So you're not really sure, but it definitely
So
cannot like scale walls, at
it's-
least from what you can see.
So it's not like a. I don't feel like they would be able to sort of, what's it called, scale up the warehouse walls and such.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Not these at least. And you have these are very like you haven't seen these creatures except for that one incident, so you're not really sure if they can do that within the city either. If they can like you don't know how sentient, but you don't know if they exist in like generalized cities.
Okay.
Cool. Yes. So yeah, do you guys want to do anything else with the body, or the decaying body?
No, that's basically it.
Skylark, you had something you wanted to do with it, like right? Investigate or something like that.
I
You want
wanted
to
to ask Remy, do you know of a good reputable doctor around? Someone who specifically works with the dead? Like a necro mage, maybe?
Oh, necromancy is not really an acceptable practice within the city. You can talk to like a cleric, but nothing related to the dead.
Okay, fair. No, so what about like a biologist-ish doctor person?
You can find
Someone
them in
who-
the Albridge district or Lenora district. Those are where the universities are. I mean, I'm sure you can find someone there.
Oh, but does the Primor have a contact there?
Yeah, I would assume so. He gives the Lenora district a bunch of money for like research and shit. Maybe he does.
So, would you be cool with potentially taking this body to one of those people and showing them so they can figure out who this is?
No, definitely not. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I don't know any of the people there. My job is not that. Definitely not.
Fair enough. Okay. Is
You-
any one of us good at like artistic stuff, like drawing and shit?
I can draw
No.
sketches.
You can
Okay.
do a
Sketch my schematics.
Can you make
Can-
a rough sketch of this creature so we have it in handy, have it handy, in case we need to show, in case we run into someone and we can show them and get more information about what these creatures are.
Sure.
Okay,
give me a
great.
general dex check.
Not a performance check?
A dex check?
Actually, performance. Good point. I forgot that exists. Yeah, give me a performance check. That's better.
I have too many things open on my system and it takes like ages to tab to what I want.
Give her guidance. Well done.
Hey, no metagaming like that.
Not me. Oh, acha. I can give. Yeah, I can give guidance.
Give guidance then.
Do you?
Do I have a guidance?
Yes. I'm casting guidance. Too.
Okay, that's a 11 plus 3, 14.
14. And with guidance?
Yes, that's with guidance.
How much was the guidance?
Guidance was
you
3.
roll a 1d4.
I rolled an 11.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. You think you have a decent enough. It's okay. It's fine. It's not a great drawing, but it's okay. Pretty decent. Maybe it'll get you some answers.
Okay, so are we heading back into the tavern? And do we tell Remy to pick us up at night so that we can go to some of these places?
Oh, I
Sounds
have other work. Years you.
Oh.
What
I
kind of
used
work
to
do
figure
you
it out.
do?
I told you guys I'm a courier service. I have other things to attend to. You guys are on your own for this. Sorry about
Why are
that.
you delivering things at night?
That's my job.
Let's let Remy do his
Okay.
job.
Okay. So Remy, do you know any way we can get there fast? Like, or do you think
Walking
we should
usually
walk?
does. Just walk. It's
Okay.
fine.
I'm old.
I'm sorry.
How much of a
Yes,
walk is
yeah.
it?
Bit of a walk. But not that deep.
Oh, my back won't be able to take it.
Got your neck.
That is true.
No.
Okay, fine. I'll just go rest for a bit then, Remy, if you're going to be like this, if you're not going to help us.
My
I
bad.
thought you would have. I thought you were. I thought
I thought you
you
were
would
friends.
Yeah, I thought you would know to help old people when they
Yeah,
need
Yeah.
help.
imagine being like a porter and not providing service to like old people. That's just so rude.
Yeah.
You guys are trying to make me feel bad,
Imagine
and I won't
being
fall
a
for it.
friend
Uh,
and then like not being friendly.
yeah. I'm giving you 1-star review on Goober.
Oh, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
What the hell is Goober?
Goober is this little newsletter which rates all of the cards in the city. And if you have a very low Goober rating, then nobody wants to hang out with
Then
you.
you're
Like
a
nobody wants
goober?
to get on your
How
car.
do you
Yeah,
know what
that's
a
what he-
goober is, and how are you going to send a review when you can't read or write?
I
Okay.
mean,
Alright.
Um,
That's
hey,
why
listen.
you have friends.
don't
let's-
ask such
let's-
questions.
let's
I don't know how
let's
to read,
let
but I know how to write.
let's let Remy do his job and we can do ours. I need to have a chat with all of you up
Oh, okay.
in
Okay.
the room.
Yeah.
Remy leaves.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
I'll change the music. It's been the same music.
You wanna have
for
a chat?
so
Like, is there a bomb in your backpack, or are you just happy to see us?
Mhm.
Wow. Well, I'm really blowing up with all these jokes.
Wow. Okay, go ahead.
So when Thanos gonna walk up to her room again, she walks in, waits for everybody to get in. She does the same routine. If there's a window, she draws the blinds or the curtains. Then she latches the door. If there's like a gap in the bottom again, she like pulls out like a piece of cloth, like stuffs it under the door,
Mhm.
and she just like looks at around the group. You guys might want to maybe back up a little,
Okay.
just ever so slightly towards the corners.
Okay. What is this, like a cult thing? Like, are we summoning a creature or something like that? Oh,
No,
that has gone-
not.
Yeah.
See, I was not going to bring this up because it was not something that needed to be talked about. But seeing as how the work we took on, and she sort of like reaches into the pouch that's on her hip, and she searches like she thinks about the orb and like pulls it out.
Okay.
So,
Sleight of hand, please.
oh man.
Hey, you got it to a somewhat stable stage, but it's not like the Not like the best. I mean, we never know.
$15 DM.
You're good.
Okay, fuck.
Ah. Oh. Wow. When Tanha, is that what I think it is?
Yes, that's Arknight.
Oh,
Wait, what?
okay.
We could have. You had that with us the entire time, and now you tell us to move away. What if the cart blew up?
It's in my bag. I stabilized it. It's fine. I think
Okay.
they'll survive.
Okay. Oh, where did you get
Maybe we
it?
should check with the Primar on how much is missing. Maybe could we just give
No,
him that?
this is not from here. I stole it from where I am. It powered
Oh.
an automaton there. I snuck in, pulled it out at night, and
Wait, what?
I have it. What?
Who did you steal from? Like which organization or guild?
I don't think they would care, but let me pull up the name.
No, you didn't tell me you stole it from an automaton. What the fuck?
I told you that.
Oh, you have
Says
known
you
about
stole it.
this.
You didn't say it was from an automaton.
Oh, you have already known about this, huh? Okay, we
I
have
found
two
out
guys
last
in
night.
the team.
Skylark.
Damn.
Wow. Okay.
I found
I
out
see how
last
it
night.
is.
It's not like I've known forever.
Last
DM,
night.
do you remember
it
the
has
name?
been more than few
Blood
hours.
Company.
Oh yeah, the Blood Company.
Blood
You stole
Company.
it from someone called the Blood Company.
Are you fucking
Yeah,
kidding?
it's okay.
That's
It's not
dangerous.
it's not that big of a deal. It's fine. They'll probably never find out. They have a bunch of this shit lying around.
Okay. I mean, so did the Primo, but he still found out.
Where do you think these blood company people got it from?
I don't know. We scavenge. We find shit all across the desert. Probably somewhere from the Thundering Plains. I don't know how they
Wait,
find it though.
do you think the Primor
Okay.
hired us to look for the Arcanite knowing that you have Arcanite and was trying to see if we would do the right thing and give it up?
I mean,
Why
the
would-
Thundering
why
Plains
would
are
you
so
give
far
this up?
from Koth. The Thundering Plains are really far from Koth, so I don't think. And the Primo said that most of his businesses are from, like, whatever was stolen from Koth. So,
Yeah, but it could have gone anywhere, right? Like if you're selling stuff on the black market, you're not going to sell it in the same city where you stole it from.
that's fair. But there are far worse people out there who are mining Arcanite in those areas.
Okay, above the table, DM, do we know, like, would we know that the Thundering Plains also has a lot of Arcanite naturally? Or,
I would.
okay.
Valkard would know. You
And,
know that there are.
I think I also know, yeah.
You might not know as much as Valkard does, but essentially you do know that people go to the Thundering Plains specifically to mine for like Arcanite and Magnetite.
Arcanite and
both.
Magnetite.
Yeah.
It's in my lore doc, so that's why.
Yeah. That much you know. Valkard might know a bit more info. It's theirs to share, so I'm not going to.
I'm gonna speak up, give them everything.
Oh Jesus! Okay, go ahead, give them everything.
Hey, secrets rarely ever help.
Okay, what do you know about the Thundering Plains? Like, who do you know who runs these things?
I don't know, fuck.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking.
All
That would be so
no,
funny
I
though.
don't know.
I tell them
don't know,
everything that I know. What do you know? Nothing.
I don't
Fuck
know
off.
anything, but I'm telling
He's
everything.
being honest. He's being
No,
honest about
I
it.
tell them about the Tridian dynasty and all of the, like.
So basically, I mean, they don't know any of this because
Yeah, we don't.
They don't know
Even
about the
players don't know
dynasty?
any of this. Yeah.
No, they don't. They don't know anything
Okay,
about.
so there's
I mean,
a
they know it
dynasty up
exists.
north. There's a
Right.
kingdom up north. They manage it. What exactly do you want to know?
Oh, okay. Is it like run by the like monarchy, or is it run by
Uh, it's guarded more so by the monarchy rather than being run by it.
hmm,
Valkard, actually, it is run by the government of the Telerian dynasty. So yes.
DM, please go. I clearly
Okay, okay.
don't remember.
I think yeah, some details. I think it was not in the lower doc because you asked it
Mhm.
later. So they're basically the Telerian dynasty basically nationalized all of the
Oh yeah, you told
uh,
us about that. Yeah. They
yeah.
nationalized it. Yeah.
So they nationalized the ore mining. So essentially, the Telerian dynasty controls the pricing,
Mm-hmm.
the availability, all of that for the Thundering Plains. It is
Hmm.
guarded by the dynasty itself,
Okay.
and there is no private companies allowed to exploit any of that resource. It is very
okay.
carefully
It's
guarded by the dynasty. Yes.
but it can be sold to companies like the Blood Company.
No, the Telerian dynasty does. Nobody functions. The place where the blood company exists. That I mean, I don't know if Ventana will mention where she comes from. Do you mention the
Hmm.
place, Ventana?
The what? Where she is from?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where the
yeah,
blood
yeah.
company exists. Okay,
Yes,
so the blood
yes.
company exists within Durgama anyway, which is like a rebel faction. It's not run by any government, not run by any like monarchy, not run by anything like that. It's a bunch of rebel factions that are cobbled together like some sort of civilization that kind of lives by no rules, no nothing. It's basically you do what you can to survive type this thing there. So they do scavenging and nobody sells to them openly. So you don't know what's happening. The only new information is the Tanao Empire is planning to work with people within Durgama Kanive to, make any kind of, I don't know, some kind of treaty. You don't know what, how, when, where, but that's the only like recent information. This is very new. Otherwise, no government functions with them in an official capacity. Whether they
Because
did it,
I mean, also because they don't have a government, so who are you making a treaty
yeah,
with?
yeah, you're because each of them have like there are multiple rebel factions that exist within Durgama Kanive, and they all fight for like whatever they can. So it's not like a really not a functional society, so to speak, but they function somehow. It exists. People survive there. It's very harsh, so they don't really have anyone to trade with. If they do it, it's probably some kind of underhanded thing. You don't know whether that's true, whether that exists, who does it, what's happening. But at least Valkard can vouch for like the Telerian dynasty not doing any business, at least in the official capacity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As far as I
So
know, there's no
yeah,
business.
Yeah.
no business with them.
I think then we're able to roll out some um, competitors. Um, I I I would also like to tell everyone that I'm very familiar with the Adambi family. They essentially bought out my entire village, but
Oh.
because they realized that there are Arcanite ore, uh, deposits like significant that were underneath my village. And so they tried to buy it from us, and we said no. And so they hired mercenaries and soldiers, and you know started spreading lies that rumors through merchants and mercenaries and all of them that all these village full of orcs and goblins and all of these folks are really violent, and we need more law and order there. And they basically just killed everyone who stood against them and bought the village. And now they're extracting all the Arkanites from there. So, if I mean, like, I hate to say that, like, I think they have some connections in the city. I'm not sure, but I hate to say that at least this step can't be there, even though they're the competitor, because it makes no sense, at least from an initial point of view, that if you're stealing only small amounts, if you want to, um, if you want to make things difficult and uh, derail your competitor's business, I don't think you do that by stealing fractions of the materials that will be noticed only after years. I think you would, maybe set certain warehouses on fire or things like that. I
I'm
don't
sorry
think
for your
this could
loss.
be them. Yeah, that's mostly why I'm here in thoughts, because my only lead on who was behind all of this is someone in court I need to talk to.
If we figure out who it
You
is,
guys-
I'll help you kill them.
That's
Same.
that's really sweet, Skylark. Thank
Yeah, bare minimum and all that.
There's a question in my mind. I'm sorry to take away from a sentimental moment. Is there a way to track who Arcanite belongs to? Is there a signature of it? I look towards.
Vantana.
Why do you always have such weird names, Vantana? Yes.
Come on, this one is fine.
You both have gay names right now. And you got confused with your own name and call yourself Bustan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, not the only one.
Yeah, fair.
Mm-hmm,
But yes, is there a way to identify who it belongs to? Would it have like a signature, something? Oh.
Do I know DM?
Um,
Like the orb itself I have. Does it
no,
have like none?
none. You
Wait,
don't
there's no
know.
trace
You
of
can-
Arcanite on the blockchain?
No,
off.
not that. Not that way. You know how,
Okay.
like, when. The thing is, when something explodes, this I'm speaking about the table, obviously, was like,
Uh-huh.
Volcar does
Yeah,
not know
yeah.
this. So when something explodes, there's usually like trace amounts of stuff which people can use to determine which explosive it was and where it came from and that kind of
Right.
stuff. My
So-
question is this being like bought? Is this being stolen to sort of frame this guy? Is one of my suspicions.
So you don't know. Also, you don't know whether the trace amounts are what you say can be traced or not.
Possible. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, none of you are well versed in any kind of. It's highly restricted, anyways,
Mhm.
and also very like advanced studies. Like anyone who studies in it needs to go to like a college and stuff like that. Well, luckily you're in a place which has colleges, so you can potentially ask around someone who's specialized. I think
that college
the
that
Primor mentioned specialists in
Yes.
advanced magic, so maybe you can try asking there.
Mhm.
So,
Just a little bit of a. Oh, yeah, go ahead, Skylark.
no, I was going to say our task at hand is to just find out who is stealing from the Primo, right?
Yeah,
So,
and maybe why?
what?
Why as well? Like, why are they stealing?
Okay. Yeah. So, I
And
think
how?
it could be helpful. What time is it right now, DM?
It'll be somewhere around like
8:40.
afternoon-ish. You could
Okay.
say post lunch, like 3 p.m. whatever.
Okay, and our plan is to go to the thing at night, right? So, how far would the library be, or like not a library, or maybe the college? How far would that be from us, and how far would the college also be from the warehouse?
You are closest to 2 warehouses, at least the ones marked in the map.
अपा
You
देख
don't-
के अभी भी कांच है.
What?
I think she
Oh,
Oh,
forgot
I'm
to
so
mute.
sorry.
That's all.
I
No worries.
muted.
The
I
wine- the wine
unmuted
bottle.
to say that.
No worries.
I'm,
I understand.
I'm not wearing the cuffs, so I don't know what
I'm so sorry.
Valkad said.
It's okay.
See,
Um,
Volkar accidentally broke a bottle, and like now it's like glass everywhere.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
people walking around. It's
Oh no.
scary.
Yeah, very
Oh.
dangerous. I
Yeah.
understand. If you want to take like 5 minutes to
No,
clear
it's
that up.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's done. What's done is done. I can't do it.
Well, so okay, basically to your point, you're closest to the outer rim warehouse as well as the north district warehouse. The south district is much further away. It will take you a long time. You're not sure where any of the libraries are, or you don't have, and you also don't have access to them yet. So you're not really sure.
Okay. I have. Listen. Fuck this. Can I see the paper that you had?
The map?
The paper, the crane paper, the thing that he
Oh,
gave us.
the crane
Oh,
paper.
you're asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What exactly do we want to ask an expert in Arcanite? We can just write it. Like,
Yeah, I think we can just ask if he could arrange an interview with an expert on Arcanite, like a professor
also,
who's an
something
expert.
tells me he's an expert too.
I
That's
think so. Yes.
also fair.
He had a
Yeah,
bunch of
it is
books
his
about
business.
magic.
So we can ask maybe.
Yo, Primo, how do I know we just spoke, but we have some questions. Is there a way to track Arcanite? Is there a way to track which Arcanite comes from which location? And can you get us access to a library? I guess.
What do we need the library for? Again, I forgot.
To read up on Arcanite
I want
stuff.
to read on Arcanite. Yeah.
No, but like in general, like what about our objective does it need?
That's secondary. It's more related to the automaton Arcanite thing than the
Okay,
main
forget
objective
that.
thing.
That's later. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out later. Let's wrap this up first.
Yeah. And yeah, we can send that note. And in the meanwhile, I think we also need to discuss if any of us have friends and skills that can be useful in this kind of a stakeout situation. Because I mean, I know that Valkard can see really well, and
Unfortunately.
yeah, I don't know how good your hearing is, but I know you can see
Hey!
really well and notice things. And
What did you
does
say?
anyone does does anyone know how to be very charming or disarming, or at least, I mean, disarming in terms of behavior and not in terms of literally disarming, and also maybe disguise or pretend to be someone very well and be deceptive. Is anyone good at those things?
I'm not good at disguise, but I can talk to people, so I can be disarming that way.
Okay.
And if only we had a bard, right? Fucking.
Wait. Sorry, one second. Like out of character, aren't you playing a furball? And don't furball get like some sort of a ability that can help in those kind of situations? Like, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh
either
shit! Yeah, I do have
invisibility or
disguise
something.
self. Yeah, I'm just looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah, disguise self and invisibility. That's what I.
And also,
But it's
you
only
can
one
be
person, right? I
polite
can't
to
help everyone
people?
with it.
Yeah, disguise self is self only. So like, but you can You can pose as someone who can go talk to people then.
No, but hold on. So far, one of your major abilities has been that you can be not rude to people and like speak to them properly.
Sorry,
What?
that was really funny.
Confused. What do you mean?
Valkar is just saying that you've not shown your charms to us.
Yeah,
If that's
That's
something
true,
that you're
because-
very skillful in.
yeah.
No, see, here's the thing, right? Using the charm and using the whatever way to talk to people is useful when you're actually getting something out of it. When it's with a group of people that you have to stick around with and they are part of your party regardless, why would I pretend to be someone I'm not with you when we're going to spend potentially a long time together, right?
Oh, I thought it's just like you could be courteous.
I thought you were just, like capable of doing that. I didn't think that you were pretending to. Okay, fair enough.
I meant more like I'm not being rude on purpose, but I'm also not being polite on purpose either, right? I'm just being who I am. I say shit sometimes and I'm brash, but most of the time I mean well, I think.
I'm
know
sure
that
with
makes
time
sense.
you'll find it that way.
Shruti just looks at Valkar and goes, "Kids do this, huh?"
I just struck. Okay. Anyway, so when are we going to the warehouse tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can go tonight. Do you want to maybe check out? Do we start by looking at the Outer Rim one and then look at the North District next? Or do we start with the North District and then look at the Outer Rim?
I think we'll be able
I'd
to
rather
see
do the
all of them
outer
in
rim.
one go, right? Also, wait. If we're planning to go in as disguising ourselves and pretending to be a buyer or whatever, then why would we go at night?
We're not going as buyer. I don't think we
You know-
should do that.
Yeah, I don't think going as buyer is good, but like, if like, let's say one of us gets caught or like we see someone suspicious, then, Skylark, you can go without revealing your real identity. So it can't trace back to us. That's why I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
fair
true.
enough.
He's
So
like,
the plan
if you
is to
don't
sneak
look
in,
like
though,
yourself.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that works. But I do think that it is a good idea to keep this as a backup, to pretend to be a buyer for black market Arcanite.
No, whatever quantity that they're selling, I don't think they're selling it. Like whatever quantity that they're like stealing, I don't think they're selling it.
Yeah.
The thing
It
that I'm
doesn't make-
concerned
yeah.
about is that the Primor has not told us everything. I feel like there's a lot more
I
Arcanite
have a-
missing than what he's told us.
I have a better idea, and it might be a stupid idea, but it's still, all things considered, a better idea.
Okay.
What if we go to them not as a buyer, but as a seller? If we get caught, we have
We have
some
Arcanites.
amount of it. Exactly.
Yeah.
If we get caught, we are like, hey, we just like swiped it from these people. We would want to, but like we can't really fence it. Can you help us? We'll give you
That-
30%.
That also makes sense. Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
think? Look at both of
Yeah,
you.
That
sounds
sounds.
good.
I mean, that sounds good, but I think we need to get more information first before we make a bold move like that.
Absolutely.
What are you guys planning? Are you sending a letter to the Primor?
We have
or
already
with
sent
anything?
that. Like that's
Yeah,
that
Okay,
was
what did you
the
send
letter's gone.
exactly? What did you send exactly?
Can Sassy repeat?
Yo,
Is there a way to
Primor,
track?
I know we
No, yeah,
just
it started
spoke to
with
you,
your Primo.
but
I remember
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Sure.
yo, Primor,
Okay.
I know we just spoke to you and we just left from your place, but we had a couple of questions that we forgot to ask. Is there a way to track Arcanite? And by track, I mean, does it give off a magical trail? Secondly, is there a way to track Arcanite in the sense that can you tell which Arcanite has been refined from which location? or which refinery? Like, is there different methods that people use? Those are the two questions.
Okay, so as you guys are discussing all of this, and you have the letter has disappeared and it vanished, and it comes back to you within a few, maybe like 10 minutes or so. This crane floats in through the window and kind of lands in wherever like location is closest to the person who sent the letter. And basically, in the letter, is written basically that you can trace Arcanite, but it takes time to find out exactly where it was mined and how it was mined, and usually requires a heavy chemical process or a magic process. Takes some time, a couple of days perhaps, to figure out which mine it was mined from, what kind of trace is there. But beyond that, it does give off a general magical essence. But nothing that would stand out in as a apart from any kind of regular magic as such.
Okay, so it can be traced. And you tell me that this explodes.
Anthana?
Yeah, hello.
Hello?
It can explode.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with us trying to sell it?
Pretend to
No.
sell it.
Do you have
Pretend to sell
any
it?
means of storing it?
Yes,
Safely.
in my pouch.
No, safely.
That is pretty safe.
It's. Come on.
I made the bag myself. Other than that, there's no other safe places, as you said.
Okay. We could put it in the boot space of Remy's car.
God.
But let's not do that. I. But anyway, let's go. Fuck it. We'll figure it out.
Okay. It's still pretty early. You want to? What are we doing? Are we just like walking? And,
What time is it?
It's
It'll be
still
about-
early. Yeah, go
It's
on,
about an
sorry.
hour later or so.
Yeah.
I would say
So,
about
like
an hour
4
or two.
PM?
Oh, let's say
4,
5 or
5
6. You're close to
Okay.
like evening time.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's okay if it's close to sundown.
By the time we
then-
reach there, it'll be sundown
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, and there'll be like stalls, like food stalls nearby on the way. We can eat some little bale puri situation.
I'm not hungry. But
Oh.
sure.
Okay.
Right? So which warehouse are you visiting? All of you.
I think we should do
we're
the
doing
outer rim
we're
one
doing the
first.
outer rim. Yeah.
Sorry, Box, what did you say?
The outer rim one.
Okay. All of you are heading to the outer rim one?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Could I speak to please go ahead, dear.
No, go ahead. You wanted to say something?
Could I
Speak to whom?
speak to Shanti privately?
I mean, sure, yeah, you can drag her out wherever you want to go to. Do you want to?
Just like
You're
while
all
we are
in one
walking
room.
and such, we are just sort of
No,
we are
walking
going
and
right.
talking?
Yeah,
Okay.
walking, talking.
Cool. So
Just like
you all
slightly.
had your head onwards to the presumed location within the outer rims. It is getting quite late, so you're all walking down the street from whatever the map is showed. I mean, the Primo would have mentioned like how to go, where to go. Those details I didn't cover specifically in the chat, but he would have told you like use this entrance or go here. So you follow along that route to safely enter the outer rim. It's packed. The crowds are now slowly, clearing. There isn't too much, but the outer rim is slightly different than the North District. The North District is a little bit more refined. The outer rim is crowded. It is crowded, and you can see the difference in the way people live. It's not too bad. At least where you are at, northeast-ish, the people aren't. It's not a slum, but it is. It's
It is a slum.
the wealth difference is clear. It is more of a lower income housing district type, so it is a little bit more packed. More people are there. There is very few guards that you notice. Very few Ifurad, particularly at least where you are. If they are walking around, there's nothing like people aren't like evading them or anything like that, or there's no sort of visible harassment that you see, at least from what you can notice right now. And people are like packing up for the day, getting home, resting. You can see some shops open for food and drinks. There's a lively crowd chanting and cheering, drinking. And there's the night shift that's heading out, potentially for whatever work that might be. So you reach the outer rim. Before that, you pull Shunti aside a little bit. You guys lag a little bit, Valkad and Shunti, and you have a little bit of. You don't want anyone else to hear, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you stagger yourself
Shunti
a
is
little
here.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shruti is anyway lagging because of her
Sure.
age and her size.
Sure. Go ahead. You can
So-
talk. You at least as far as no one within your group's earshot.
So, about these people that you want to find, these are the people who did that stuff in your village, I presume?
I mean, eventually I want to find them or find out, who let this happen? How did they get to do this? Because they were given the deed to the village. So it was
Mhm.
handed by some authority, and they got assistance from a branch of the what do you say, the core at of the Kuthanian army.
Which branch?
It was Regiment 42. I don't know much more than that, but the one in charge of it in the army, she was good. She tried to stop it, but I don't think she was able to do
Captain
much.
Tanika?
No,
Okay.
I've not heard of that name. This was
I was
Yeah.
in the Kuthanian army. Not Kuthanian, sorry.
No,
I was in
Telerian
the
dynasty.
Telerian army.
Telerian army.
So I
Yeah.
have some connections who might be able to help you out with identifying people. If I can reach out
Yeah.
to them, I'll let you know.
That would be really helpful. Yeah. It took me so long to even get into the city. I was just waiting on some way or the other for me to be granted entry, and this job was the one thing that gave me a chance. Until then, I was just, doing small odd jobs in Dubrov, looking for a way into court.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you have found a purpose. A tragedy like that, it often robs us of fun.
I don't know if I have a purpose. I don't know if I have anything outside of trying to find out who did this to my family and everyone that I knew, and trying to give them some form of justice.
I understand. I was never rich. Job of a scout. My My wife was never rich either.
Hmm.
I think these people take the only thing of worth that we have. Love for each other. But it's gone now.
Did was it your job in the army that affected you this way, or is
No.
it something else?
My son had a disease. It was a wasting disease. No one could figure anything out, and then they walls in the cult, the Dark Song cult. They promised stuff, and you see Volgar is just like caressing Flabby, the soft toy that he has on his waist, all while he's talking about Coven, the son. They promised they would treat Coven, they would fix him, and I was skeptical. My wife was skeptical, but when you're desperate, you do silly things, boss. We let them treat him. We did let them do a ritual. He was dead.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. That's. I don't think it's something you can describe or articulate what it feels like to watch your kid die and to feel powerless as it happens.
You'll be fine. I'm gonna pat you on the back. We'll be okay. We'll find our purpose. We'll deal with this world the way it is.
There's far too less blood on my hammer for me to put it down yet. So we'll be fine until that.
I understand. Let's go catch up with the others. Do you mind if I pick you up?
Oh no! I'm actually pretty fast. And
All right.
wait, and I start running.
We both start running. Catch up with the others.
Nice.
Wait, what the fuck? Do you guys want to leave us back?
Yeah. Do you
We're
not
gonna
care
end in,
about
like-
your elders? Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. We're going to end in another 5 minutes. So I'll just describe the last bit of it and then we'll shut down the session. Okay. So you guys catch up with the group and all of you sort of reach the outer rim. You reach the warehouse area. And you notice it has similar structure as the previous one you saw within the North District. And there is space around it as well, similar protections, similar this thing. And you seem to have, at least as you're approaching it, the streets are fairly clear, the sun is set, and you notice that there is someone there already. They seem to be taking notes of some kind, and this person has this as a ponytail. They look, you can't make out whether they look androgynous. Actually, they don't look feminine or masculine in any specific way. They look non-binary, to say the least. And they're quite tall. Actually, no, they are about like 5'8", 5'6", 5'6", 5'8", like that. They have very nice robes on, and they seem to be taking an account of something and making notes. And notice them talking to the guards. You can't hear what they're saying, but they seem angry, at least from the distance. Is any one of you has anyone attuned to the thing and is wearing it?
Probably shouldn't he, right?
No. I gave it to
Vulkar
We
just
gave
gave
it to
Vulkar.
Valka.
Oh, okay, then I am.
So You
Yeah.
are wearing it. Okay, you have attuned to it by now, I assume, because it has been some time. You do hear. I mean, you do see captions which read. Listen, I told you that I need access for certain things. I don't know why you keep restricting my access to this. I'm the compliance officer. So I suggest you better do what I say. Otherwise, you will be in big trouble. Remember, your job is not permanent and I can have you fired at any point of time. And you see this person, you're not sure. As you kind of watch, they are talking to a gnome of some kind. You can't really make out the details at this distance, but they look scared. The gnome looks scared, and there are, you're not really sure what they're discussing, but that's where we'll end this session.
I'm just gonna communicate to the party, and that's basically it.
Sure. Cool. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you for
We
the lovely
shall-
session.
Thank you all. I hope you all had
Amazing,
fun.
amazing session, dear. Yeah.
Thank you.
Really
Thanks a lot.
fun. Really fun session. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna
We'll
mop
consider this.
the
everyone.
floors.
We'll consider this
We'll
part
consider
one. Part one of the same episode. So the next one can be part two.
Part 2. Okay.
Okay.
I had a few more stuff. I didn't expect it to go this long, but it happens.
Always account for shenanigans.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll
Anyways,
shenanigan and we'll shenanigan.
Yeah.
thanks guys. Thanks for playing. Have fun.
Bye.
Talk to you guys soon. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.